Well, no, you still need to. We still need to go on go on to the thing with Yeah, we still need to do all of that. We said we was gonna do. Yeah, we still need to go to the Johnson and do the doohickey. That a listen, that little boy. Would what I was gonna say? What I would do is I would call and find out what the timeline is because and let them know like I have a child and they're growing a lot. Right, that's what I'm saying. So I'll let them know. Hmm. Yeah, and they'll probably do a final alteration like a couple of weeks before. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Where my baby? Teen Titans. Hey, Pooh. Tell my Pooh I say hi. All right, bye. Sorry about that. What's up, tribe? How's everybody doing? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all? Oh Lord, where's the microphone? I done knocked the microphone. Oh Lord, hold on, y'all. Let's get to the microphone. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What did I just knock on the floor? All right, hey everybody. Can everybody hear me? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, little baby, Abby, Yana, Faye, Kervixen. What's up, y'all? Alikala, hey, Lock Queen, Just Coco. What's going on, you guys? Rachel, everybody's coming on in the room. Come on in, y'all. Mimi, what's up, Star? Hey, Boo. Little Baby, Mackenzie, Brandon. Hey, Brandon, what's up, Boo? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Mimi, did I miss anybody? I feel a lot better. Like I could walk up and down. I could walk up and down the steps a lot easier than I did on Sunday. Child, on Sunday I almost slept down here on the couch, honey, because listen, I wasn't trying to walk up them steps, baby. That's why I knew I went on and let my job know. Alika said, listen, can we stop beating that dead horse? But I'm still gonna watch it. We'll talk about it. Let's get it. We're gonna get into it. But yeah, I feel a lot better. I could definitely tell it's getting better. It's healing up. And hopefully I have my acupuncture appointment tomorrow. I'd already reached out to my acupuncture therapist and told her what happened. I said, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But if I feel like I can make it, because she could do some stuff to help. So I'm gonna try to get to my acupuncture appointment tomorrow. Try to get to that tomorrow. But other than that, I feel a lot better. Thank you everybody for asking and checking on me and cussing me out, El Teddy, when I ain't do what I was supposed to be doing and all that good stuff. So thank you everybody. I think El Teddy at work, so he can't respond. I don't think he in the bushes, honey. He at work, I think. Yeah, I am. I'm feeling a lot better. So welcome, everybody. New Jones, any Faye, hey Faye, hey Tawana, how you doing? Anybody that came in that I didn't see, didn't speak to, welcome. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday to you. So last night, this happened. Roll Tide. I don't know if any of y'all follow college football, but my Washington football team, listen, we may have lost in the first game of the playoffs, but let's remember, we weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs, okay? We had a losing record. We done had 4 quarterbacks this year. We had injuries. We don't even have a damn name, okay? We didn't even have a damn name. And so we won our division. We beat the Cowboys twice. We beat the undefeated, at the time, the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers. We beat the Eagles twice. Listen, I'm good with that. Some might say it was a losing season. I say we did better than expected. I'm just saying. Then last night, my boys went on and did the damn thing. And here's what's funny. One of my best friends, he's a Tampa Bay fan and he's an Ohio fan. So me and him been talking. When I say we've been talking shit for like the last 2 weeks, we have been talking for like the last 2 weeks. and texting stuff back and forth, texting pictures and everything back and forth, all of that. So we had and both of us are Jack Daniels drinkers. So we had this crazy bet. If Tampa Bay won, then it was a certain type of Jack Daniels I had to buy him. I think I had to buy him Gentleman Jack. I think I had to buy him a bottle of Gentleman Jack. If Ohio won and Tampa Bay won, then he would have won the sweep, and I would have had to buy him a bottle of some type of Jack Daniels that's expensive, right? But since Alabama won, but the Washington team lost, I think it's not a wash, but basically we both owe each other a bottle of Jack Daniels. I gotta go back and look at the bet. Either way, we both owe each other some Jack Daniels. But when I say people talking trash, hey Xavier, that's right, DC, roll tide. She said 7 times. That's right, baby. 13 out of the I think last night they said 8 or 9 out of the last 13 championship games Bama has been in the game. And as you can see, we won 7. Single barrel was the one I would have had to buy, I think, if I had lost both bets or he had lost both bets. I had to look it up. But either way, it don't matter. It's a win-win for me. I get some Jack Daniels. Moving on. So, yeah. What's up, Reese's Pieces? Hey, boo. Hey, Miss Baythang. Every time I see Miss Baythang's name, I think of Bang. Not the Bang. All right, let's go on and jump into this. Let's start with Sex in the City, since Alika had already thrown it in there. Now, Dick's Sporting Goods kept sending you merchandise for Bama. Hey, and I bought this. My little cousin went to Alabama State, and so I bought this when I was down there because, baby, I was trying to get to Tuscaloosa. I said, listen, you got 4 years to drive down to Tuscaloosa, and because he's a Bama fan too. I said, you got 4 years to go figure it out. Get the plug. Because, trying to get a ticket for an Alabama game, even regular season Alabama game, is ridiculous. Between the boosters, the parents, the students, it's hard getting a ticket. You really got to know somebody. You got to have a plug. But he was there for 4 years, and he wasn't able to get one, child. So that's on my bucket list. I want to go to a Bama game. That's one of the things on my bucket list. It's all good, Quintessential. I know you got me, boo. Listen. When it get here is when I'll be happy. How about that? I ain't here for the reboot. It's ghetto. Cancel it. Another unnecessary reboot is not what Hollywood needs. First of all, Xavier be calling everything ghetto, child. You call everything ghetto, Xavier. But here's my problem. There's going to be no Kim Cattrall. Now, whether you like Kim Cattrall or not, the fact that you are rebooting with no Kim Cattrall, I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. Now, the first Sex in the City movie, I was here for. I liked it. I still got the DVD over there. It's going to be one of the DVDs I give away when I go through my DVDs and give them, the next time I decide to make a run to Goodwill, I'm going to go through them DVDs. It's one of the DVDs that's going to get up out my house. But I have the DVD. I like the movie. But what I don't understand is, contrary to popular belief, ma'am, what's her name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Matthew Broderick's wife. Y'all know who I'm talking about. What's her name, y'all? Xavier, what's her name? Matthew Broderick's wife. Send you the DVD, Abby. Okay. Well, you know what? I always got goodie bags when I see you, so I just add it to the bag. Sarah Jessica Parker, thank you. I knew y'all was gonna tell me. Hold on, who's this? It's a new name in the room. Hold on, I want to say it right. Miss Powell, coming out the bushes. I get you some tickets for the game next year. Ah! Girl, for real? Listen, you be my best friend. Me and you must never part. I ain't lying. That's on my bucket list. That is on my bucket list. Oh my gosh. Girl, I will love you forever and ever. And ever and ever. Amen. Amen. I have to have a moment for that. Gotta have a moment. I gotta take that in for a minute. Okay, I'm here for it. Not color purple. I'm definitely, because listen, I love me my Roll Tide. I love my babies. And next year's team, Nick Saban said, if y'all thought this squad was good, baby, what I got waiting for y'all next year, baby. Okay. Thank you, Miss Powell. Yes. It's coming out the bushes. Yes. Yes. I'm about to go to Youngberg so I can get gifts. You got Jack Daniels popcorn and Ipsy and tickets. I know that's right. Listen. I got all kinds of stuff. Y'all love me. Y'all really do. Yeah. Did anything come for me? I know that's right. But yeah, so I'm not here for. Listen, here's my problem with reboots. I'm not gonna say I don't have a problem with reboots, but here's the problem I have with reboots. I am not here for a reboot that one totally annihilates the show. Right? I'm not here for a reboot and you are totally annihilating what we already knew, thought we knew, or whatever. Not here for that. I'm not here for reboots that insult my intelligence. Don't give me some shit that you know ain't gonna happen. Okay? So, for example, now, I don't know if y'all saw this or not, and I think it's supposed to be sometime, I don't know if there's a Friends movie coming along. At first, I thought it was a Friends movie. Then it looked like maybe it was just like a spoof kind of thing. Then I heard that it was real. I don't know. But what I saw like a little advertisement on Amazon Prime, right? And in the advertisement, what I saw, right. Real Housewives of Potomac was a reboot of DC, but they revamped it. And they figured out what didn't work and they revamped it. You're right. I lost my train of thought, child. What was I talking about? Oh, Friends. The Friends reboot. What's up, Sly Sylvia? Hey, boo. Mwah. So, what it looked like, the little advertisement I saw is that they're teasing us about Ross and Rachel. They're teasing us about what happened after. Because if you follow Friends and you saw the finale of Friends, and basically it ended with Ross getting to the airport with Rachel and them kissing, and I guess either he got on the plane or she got off the plane, but they was together, right? Either she went to France and he went with her, or she stayed her ass in New York. But either way, the impression was that they got together, right? They finally made it work. Ross and Rachel finally figured it out, right? Here's my issue, though. What I don't want to happen with a reboot is I don't want us to annihilate the whole integrity of the first show just to create drama for your reboot. So, for example, with Sex and the City, pick up where the movie left off. You know, I want to see. Listen, let me tell you what I don't want. I do not want any more. Hey, Tabitha, you've been on my mind, baby. I've been praying for you because I know this has been a lot on you this last week or two. I know it's been a lot. I've been praying, and that's real talk. I ain't bullshitting. I've been praying for you because, some people have to do things to protect their peace, and there's been so much going on, and you're down there in Georgia, and there was so much going on with the election and then bullshit last week. I've been praying for you. I'm glad to see you, baby. Glad to see you. Either this is what I want to see happen, right? Either, hey, Zap Allen, either I want to see us pick up where the movie left off, or I want to fast forward, and I think somebody just said it in the chat, let's pick up with the kids. Let's make those ladies secondary characters to their children. The redhead had the little boy. Y'all know I don't remember these people's names. The little rich debutante, she had at least one little girl we know of that her and her husband adopted. Let Sarah Jessica Parker and Mr. Big go on and have a baby. Okay, but let's fast forward because the last Sex and the City movie was at least 10 years ago, right? I don't know. It was a while ago. But fast forward. Let's fast forward, okay? I don't know how they're going to address that Kim Cattrall is no longer there. Are they going to have it that the two of them had this huge falling out and now they're not friends anymore? And, but you can't pretend like she don't exist. You got to acknowledge it. And here's what I do not want. I do not want a whole movie about Sarah Jessica Parker and Mr. Big hitting their 7-year itch or looking at divorce and then they make up at the end. I don't want it. I'm over it. I'm done with the Mr. Big. I'm done with it. I Don't want it. Well, you know, Gina, if you kill her character off, then you shut the door on her coming back. And I feel like Kim Cattrall would and could come back for the right amount of money. Yes, she had issues and she talked a lot of shit and she probably burned some bridges. But if the fans want her back and they offer her enough money, I feel like she come back. I feel like she come back. But I don't know her heart. I don't know that woman like that. I don't know her heart. Also, remember, probably when they went to her about doing the reboot, she was probably doing what was that show that just went off, y'all? The show about the televangelist that I reviewed, Easy Money, Big Money. What was that movie? What was that show called? Church Money? Shit, I don't remember. But she probably was caught up in that thinking, I got me a job. I'm executive producing this new show. It's going to have 5 seasons. I ain't got time. Filthy rich. Thank you. Xavier, y'all don't know. Yeah, look, my brain ain't working today, but thank you, baby. So, you know, people attitude change from when they have a job to when they don't have a job. Things change. You know, people talk a whole lot of shit when they got money in the bank. When they broke again, boy, they get real humble. So, I loved Sam, but she said she don't want to play the hoe forever. But that's the thing. In the last movie, they had evolved her character. Remember, she was dating the young guy, and he wasn't here for her reindeer games, and she had picked up weight and all that stuff. I feel like hey, Ash, you're not that late, baby. We just really getting started. I feel like because again, everybody got to grow up. Like, everybody has to grow up. But I'm here for that. Like, I could, again, if we're going to fast forward, I could see her still with old boy, right? The little young buck, and them adopting a child, because let's be clear. Or maybe she had a child. Maybe that could be part of her storyline that she's talking about, you know, the fact that she an old-ass mama. I don't know. But don't insult my intelligence and have these 4 women still running around New York like they are part of the inner circle and they're getting invited to all the right events. And no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. Thank you, Jaded. Thank you, baby. Mwah. You know what I'm saying? The reality of the situation is you not. Now, maybe you are, you know, I wouldn't even mind. I would love to see, like, the debutante, the one that ended up adopting the little girl. I would love to see her turn into like a Kris Jenner, like her trying to get her daughter into celebrity and she being a momager or something. Like, I would love to see stuff like that. Like, there's a lot they can do. What's up, Des? There's a lot they can do with a reboot, but here's what I don't want to see happen with a reboot. I don't want to see them try to recreate Charlotte, thank you. I don't want to see them try to recreate what they did. It's lightning in a bottle. You can't. You know, you can't fast forward to 2021 and have these people living like it was 1992. Like, you can't. It's not even the same New York anymore. You know what I'm saying? Things just don't work that way. So fast forward, let Sarah Jessica Parker's character be this successful writer. You know, she was working on her little book. Let her be a successful writer. Let her and Mr. Big be old and married and happy. You know, maybe they're going through a little tiff, but I don't want the whole movie to be about them and their damn relationship. But I wouldn't mind seeing it if we get a glimpse of their lives, but through their children. You see what I'm saying? That's, I think, part of the problem with reboots. Let me tell you one of the best shows that I saw handle a long hiatus, right? I don't know if any of y'all used to watch One Tree Hill. I used to watch One Tree Hill, right? One Tree Hill, it was about high school students, right? But after, you know, they did the same thing that a Beverly Hills did, but, you know, after 4 or 5 years, okay, we know they're not in high school anymore. At some point, we have to age these characters. First of all, they're looking older, because they are older in real life. And then we have to age these characters. And so what One Tree Hill did was, after they graduated, the next season, and it was a little bit of a hiatus. I don't know what the holdup was, but for whatever reason, that next season didn't start like when it was supposed to start. There was some sort of hiatus. I think it moved networks or something like that. But there was about a 2-year window, a 1.5 to 2 year window before. Now, we're used to that now. because every show that come on seemed like we got to wait 2 years for season 2. But back then, we were used to it ending in, May, June, and starting back up in August, September. But when they started the new season of One Tree Hill, they had fast forwarded about 5 years. And they had allowed those high school kids to now be young adults and dealing with young adult issues. And when we saw where they left off, you saw how their life turned out, good, bad, or indifferent. And we went from there. Now, some of the storylines were still kind of stupid, but I thought that was brilliant. I feel like 90210 sort of had those kids in college forever. And once they got out of college, it sort of was like, where do we go with these kids from here? Like, we're not ready for them to settle down to be happily married and start having children. Like, it was like, what do we do with them from here? Give me a finale of Girlfriends. Listen, can we get a finale of Girlfriends? Can we get a finale of Moesha? Like, who the fuck was pregnant? That's all I remember about the season, about the last episode of Moesha, is that somebody was pregnant. And it was either Brandy, it was either Brandy's roommate, Kim Field's sister, or it was the third roommate. But who the hell was married? I mean, was pregnant? Can I get a finale of the Girlfriends? Okay. Saved by the Bell ages everyone well. Oh, on the reboot, I like that concept of the Saved by the Bell reboot. I like that concept because again, we're dealing with the kids. Right, then she lied about being married. Like, can we get, can I get a finale? I watched a couple of episodes of Girl Meets World. I didn't look at a lot of them. I didn't look at it. The 90210 reboot was very good because it really, truly was a new show. I think Kelly was the only one that was a regular on the show. Other people sort of made cameos here and there. But Kelly was really the only regular, at least from the beginning. I didn't watch every season, but I watched like the first 2 seasons, and then I kind of fell off. But yeah, I do think that. I think 90210 did a good job of the reboot. Hey, Joshua. You know what, Joshua? Let me say this. I liked the way they did the little Gilmore Girls movie, where they gave us a whole year in one. They gave us a summer, winter, spring, fall. But here's what I didn't like about the whole Gilmore Girls movie. I did not like the way that they had Lorelai. Isn't that the little girl's name? Or was that the mother's name? Whoever the little girl is. I felt like they made her stupid. She was too smart to end up in the situation she ended up in. You are still dating. Oh Lord, here she comes.
That was the whole problem. Rory would not have done that.
She was all the way upstairs in her room, probably with the door closed. I don't know how she came down here in this conversation.
Rory would not have been messing with Logan while he was still married.
Right.
And it definitely wouldn't. They
got pregnant.
That was a cliffhanger for them to have another season.
That's all it was. But I didn't like that. I didn't like the way that, because to me, I felt like Rory was too smart. First of all, why are you still sleeping with Logan? Logan is a whole married man. I just feel like she wouldn't have done that. And then she wouldn't have been dumb enough to mess around and get pregnant. Like, come on, Lord. Like, I mean, Rory. It just wasn't, right. So that was my problem. But as a Gilmore Girls fan, did I enjoy the fact that they gave us like a whole year in the life of? Yeah. But I ain't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Okay. Xavier said, hey, co-host, how are you doing?
Hey, who?
Co-host.
Oh, hi.
Here she comes. Here she comes. Anyway, y'all. I love Dallas, but the reboot was horrible. That reboot of Dallas was horrible. No, I'm thinking about Dynasty. Dallas wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. But that reboot of Dynasty was horrible. Co-host, did you get a Trump check? Did you get your stimulus?
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yeah, she got that. You know what? I didn't watch the Gilmore Girls in real time. I'm gonna tell you when I started watching the Gilmore Girls. I started binging the Gilmore Girls when I was in the hospital. Listen, let me tell you something. I was in the hospital for almost a month, and then I was at my parents' house for another like 3 months, not working before I went back to work. Listen, I binged a lot of stuff in that time period. I binge watched so many shows that I binge watched Sons of Anarchy. I binge watched Bones. I binge watched Gilmore Girls. Child, I binge watched so much stuff. Roy was meeting with Dean while he was married. Right, that's what I'm talking about.
She was in high school or like college, like she was young.
Yeah, I don't know. That was different. To me, that was different. Yeah. And Dean was her first love, and that was a whole situation with the Dean thing. Exactly. That was a whole situation with the Dean thing.
You know who she really should have ended up with? You know who?
Jesse. Jesse, yeah.
She should have ended up with Jesse.
Yeah, the reboot of Dynasty was stupid. They can reboot Tales from the Crypt. I never watched Tales from the Crypt. Listen, I like Sons of Anarchy, but I hated the ending. I hated the way they ended Sons of Anarchy. Hated it, y'all. It was, I understood it. I understood why it ended the way it ended, but I hated the ending. All right, let's flip the script a little bit, y'all. So let's go on and talk about this. So last night, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but on Monday nights, they're doing like this behind the scenes secrets of Love and Hip Hop or whatever. Because we don't have no Love and Hip Hop. So I guess this is their way of trying to put some stuff in those time slots. Oh, Xavier, yeah. So a couple of things we found out on last night's little behind the scenes. First of all, we found out that Meg Thee Stallion had actually auditioned for Love and Hip Hop. They showed part of her audition tape. She had actually auditioned for Love and Hip Hop. I think that would have been interesting if she had been on there. It would have been interesting. But I don't care about that part. What I do care about is they advertised for a new show. Hey, Verbe. Hey, baby. Thank you. I think you were already a member, though, weren't you? Well, welcome back. If you weren't already a member, welcome back. If you weren't, welcome. How about that? Also, Meg Thee Stallion, I'm glad she never got on the damn show. Yeah, I think I'm glad she didn't get on the show either. I think, I'm glad she wasn't on the show. They tried to reboot Tales from the Crypt, but they never asked the guy who voiced the Crypt Keeper to come back. Now that's just dumb. So they have this new show that it's gonna be coming on February. February the 8th, I think, is the debut. I think it's gonna be like 4 episodes where they're calling it Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. Now let's talk about basically. And remember, we talked about this when we were talking about COVID and how are they going to be filming these shows with COVID. So it looks like they just invited a bunch of people from all of the different franchises and they rented a big ass Airbnb and they're going to let them hang out in the house and probably create some drama. Now, they've invited some rivals. 6 episodes, right? 6 episodes. Now, let me tell you some of the people that's going to be on the show. Let me just give you some of these names. Okay? Let's talk about it. They're going to have April and Lil Fizz. Now, remember, April and Lil Fizz done broke up. So the two of them are going to be on there. We're going to have Bambi, Erica Dixon, and Mama D. Bambi, Erica Dixon, and Mama D. Of course, we're going to have Carly Red. Y'all know they ain't going to do nothing without Carly Red, child. Carly Red going to be there. Mendices is gonna be there. So is his wife. She gonna be on there. Ray J. I don't know if Ray J wife gonna be there or not. But Ray J gonna be there. Scrappy. Now he gonna be there with Erica and Bambi and Mama D. I'm here for the Mama D. Listen, I am here for the Mama D moments. I'm here for Mama D. That's it. We're going to have Trick Daddy and Trina. We're going to have Sierra and Young Jock. And there's going to be a special appearance by Tamika Mallory, which means that we're going to have a whole Black Lives Matter moment. And they're going to have Tamika Mallory talk to us about the Black Lives Matter. Okay, that's what it's going to be. But let me tell y'all something. I am here for Mama D. I'm only here for Mama D. The rest of y'all I don't care nothing about. But Mama D, I'm here for it. Can y'all imagine Mama D in the house by her with them people? Listen, look like it's going to be good, but it's really just getting us ready for They just filling in their time slot. It looks like VH1 and Mona must have worked out whatever they needed to work out, honey, because it looks like they're gonna be back on VH1, child. Jennifer said I won't be watching it. Loving My Peace says she can't stand Mendeece's wife, child. Can we get Mendeece's and this whole family bring back Kim? Because that's my They might as well have an entire season with these people. Just give me Mama D, Mama Jones, and Rashida Mama. Listen, didn't we have that conversation? We said they need to just have a whole mama show. They need to have a whole show with all the mamas in a house at a resort somewhere down in the Caribbean and let them just listen. They wouldn't even need to produce that. All they need to do is put them women together and just let the camera follow them around. I just feel like that's all we need. Cause baby. They need to make mothers right. I'm with it. I'm so here for it. I'm so here for all of it. Please know. Yeah, I'm here for mothers of love and hip hop. But yeah, that's all it is. They just fill it in their time slot until they can get some shows ready. Now, I didn't watch the whole thing last night. Hey, Dominique. So I don't know if they have a start date of when the regular franchises are going to start, and I don't know which franchise is going first. I don't know yet. I don't know yet which franchise is going first, child. Sierra was just filming at her shop a few weeks ago. I kind of miss Love and Hip Hop because Monday nights have been dry for a while. In my opinion, Mama D's greatest moments was her appearance on T.S. Madison Queen. Baby, she was drunk as hell. Ooh, she was drunk as hell. I am not going to review Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. I'm not. Nope. I'm not going to review it. I said I wasn't going to review it for a couple of reasons. One, don't nobody watch them. Like, my numbers aren't that good on the reviews. Two, I'm not entertaining that whole Deb Waka Flocka, I'm a Trump supporter thing. I'm just not. I'm not entertaining it. I just can't. I know the election is over. I get it, but I can't. I'm not. That whole I'm a Trump supporter thing, I can't. And the fact that she's an executive producer, if she was just somebody on the show, that'd be one thing. But she's a whole executive producer. I just can't entertain it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You need to be seen green. Oh, well, you got to be a member. Go ahead and join my membership, Dewana. You could be seen green, girl. I don't have no problem with Yandy. I don't care nothing about Yandy one way or the other, to be honest with you. Deb Adney and Walker make my stomach boil. Right. I'm not entertaining. And the fact that they turned it into a storyline, I'm not entertaining that. I'm just not. Because I just feel like all I'm going to do is end up cussing them out every episode. I kind of want to cover it because I love the fact that the Brat came out, and I love the fact that her and Judy are sharing their story. But yeah, it ain't that deep for me. And I can't do Bow Wow. I just can't. Bow Wow irritates my soul. I can't do Bow Wow. Yeah. And honestly, nobody really watched my reviews. I was like, nobody must be looking at Love and Hip Hop Growing Up Hip Hop, because nobody watched them damn reviews. Now I do get more views on the original Growing Up Hip Hop out in LA, but the one in Atlanta, child, don't nobody be watching them. Do it to cuss her? No, I just can't. I'm not entering that mess either, but I would be here for a Mother's Edition. Yeah, I'm here for the Mother's Edition. Tammy and Walker's right. All they do is argue. Like, I don't understand. Listen, on Instagram, y'all are all in love. On reality TV, y'all cussing and fussing all the time. I can't do it. I can't do it. So that's that. I wanted to bring that to y'all. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to probably talk about it. I don't know if we're going to probably review it. I'm just letting you know now, because it's going to be so full of mess that I feel like it's going to be stuff I want to talk about. So we're going to probably review it. At the very least, we're going to talk about it here in our tribe meeting. At the very least, we're gonna talk about it at the tribe meeting, but we probably gonna review it. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. Yandy ever get married? I remember she lied about it before her husband went to jail. Well, what she did was she didn't file. They got married, but she never filed the paperwork. So they did actually get married, but she never filed it with the state of New York because she said that she wanted to make sure that his case was completed before they started commingling funds. Because if he had to pay restitution, she ain't want the state of Maryland coming for her money. And I ain't mad at her. I ain't blame her. No. I told y'all that happened to a friend of mine, honey. Her husband got married and he owed back taxes and wiped out her damn bank account, honey. No, ma'am. Tammy is a bird walker, not even cute enough to stay through the shenanigans. They did a Brandy wedding. Well, they at least had a real wedding. Brandy never even had a wedding. Brandy talking about they was up in the mountains somewhere and they made vows to each other, child. They at least had a real wedding. They just didn't file the paperwork. Smell something. Brooke Valentine or her husband will be back for. Yeah, she has to. She still has her contract. They let her, from my understanding, they allowed her to not film season 6 because she was pregnant. And she, I think, probably had a high-risk pregnancy or something of that matter. And so they allowed her, but she still has her contract. She said that. She said that she's going to be back season 7 because she's still under contract. She's got to fulfill her contract. The Gladys Kravitz look. Who's Gladys Kravitz? She still got the daughter. If you follow her on social media, the girl, she's still there. She ain't going nowhere. She's still there. So let's talk a little bit. We ain't gonna spend a lot of time on this. I was reading. They said that Black Panther, the sequel, is going to focus more on the history of Wakanda and the fable of and how it became Wakanda, really. So it looks like that's how they're going to get around not having Chadwick Boseman as the Black Panther, because the sequel is not going to focus so much on current day, but it's going to give you like the history and the past. So I guess we're going to see more of the other kings, that the other Black Panthers that came before him. That's my understanding. I'm kind of here for it in the sense that I just want to respect the fact that I know people aren't ready to see somebody else be Black Panther. However, I feel like it's going to be a whole origin story of Wakanda, and I just want them to do it right. That's all. Just do it right. Like, I don't know if... Well, they already said they're not recasting T'Challa, Xavier, so you might just have to let that go. They said they are not recasting. Childish Gambino, he would have to bulk up a little bit. He's so little. He was so little. Brooks' family is so cute. Yeah, I think they're cute too on social media. I love to see them on social media. I will watch Black Panther for the culture, but it better be good. Yeah, I'm here for it. Like, I think I'm here for the whole history breakdown. Again, I'm not one of those people that I would be okay. I would be okay if they passed on Black Panther to his sister and just did it that way. Like, had some sort of ceremony, however they need to explain it or whatever, and they had his sister being the new Black Panther. Like, I'm here for that. I don't want them to recast T'Challa though. I don't. But yeah, that is a hard note for Childish Gambino. Let me see. But the concept of his sister being the new Black Panther is in the real. Right, that's what I'm saying, Lil Mackie. I'm here for it because that would be keeping in line. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah. Killmonger burned up all the flowers, child, but you know they're gonna find a way. Listen, they're gonna have to find a way. They forgot one. That Forrest Whitaker had one growing in his secret stash in the office because he saw this coming. I don't know. They're gonna find a flower. They gotta find a flower. But that'll have to be part of the movie, is explaining. The thing is this: they better explain it. They better explain it. Don't just play with my emotions and pretend like we ain't see them burn up all the flowers. So somewhere there's a flower. They just got to show us where it came from and how it got there. That's all. That's all. That's it. That's all. I think it was one more thing before we get to politics. Hold on, let me see here. No, that might have been it. That might have been it. Hold on, let's get to. I think that is that the last thing before politics. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure. I wanna be right. Yeah, I think that's it. We doing good today. All right, we right on the agenda. All right, let's go on and get the politics. They probably had some flowers on the other side. Yeah, they gonna find some flowers. Yeah, they're gonna have to figure something out, and I feel like until I see it and it's wrong, I'm a hold faith that it's gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? Until I see it and they fuck it up, then I'll have faith that it's gonna be good. The abrupt change from T'Challa to Shuri will just irritate the writer in me because there's so much more for T'Challa to do. And Shuri becomes Black Panther after T'Challa marries Storm. But see, here's where the problem is going to come in place. And this is the problem that always happens with turning these comic books into movies. For the person like me who doesn't read the comic book, I don't care. I'm fine with it. Like, I know that T'Challa marries Storm, but I also know they end up getting divorced and it don't work out. So if there's no great love story, I'm here for it. I'm fine with us skipping that whole storyline. But I know for the people who follow the comics and the people who are really into the comics, y'all are going to have an issue with it. So that's always the problem when you deal with people who read the comic books versus people who don't. There are things that y'all care about that we don't care about. And I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just saying I get it that it's going to irritate you because you're excited to see the comic book that you've been reading come to life. Like, I get it. And I understand the disappointment when that doesn't happen. Like, I get it. But as the person who doesn't read the comic books, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that this wasn't planned, I mean, they just got to do the best they can and still try to maintain they see, here's the problem. They're in a precarious situation because they have to maintain the integrity of the franchise while being respectful to the memory of Chadwick Boseman. Because they already know that if they just pretend like Chadwick Boseman was never Black Panther, all the Black people are gonna uprise and be mad. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think until he passed that people really understood the impact of, and it wasn't about Chadwick Boseman. It was about the representative of who Black Panther was and the fact that he did play the character well. Right? I mean, we love Chadwick Boseman. I mean, it's no disrespect to him, but I'm just saying that's where a lot of that you people are, so they're in a really bad situation because they still have to maintain the integrity of the franchise, but they got to make all of us happy. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Marvel has a whole timeline. I know the story has to have some continuity somewhere for the other stories, movies to link up, and this event kind of disrupts the timeline. Exactly. And that's the other thing too. They absolutely do have a whole timeline. Like, they have all this stuff lined up. They know what movies are coming out when. They know where the overlap is going to come. They know all of that. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely. It's hard to translate decades of backstory into a marketable movie. Harry Potter, I like the comics, but I don't need strict adherence to enjoy the movies. But let me say this. Those first probably 3, and Abby, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna say the first 3 Harry Potter movies, it wasn't until they changed directors, right? Those first 3 Harry Potter movies were almost page by page out of the book. Like, you could literally be with the book and literally follow it almost page by page. I mean, even the dialogue was the same. Have you seen the pastor who prayed that God cursed those who cheated, stole the election with sickness, poverty, that they had the worst year ever? I didn't see him. I really do need to change my ringtone now. I don't know who's calling me from there. Hmm. What they're gonna do with Nakia, I feel like a recast would be more beneficial, or make him a Black Panther from another Earth. Maybe not in the sequel, but later down the road. Yeah, I think people would be more open to it. I think they're trying to buy time by giving us this little filler history of Wakanda. Let's look at the kings that came before T'Challa, and I think that they're gonna hope that maybe because remember that's gonna, if they do this sequel, we ain't gonna see it till 2022, late 2021. I think they're hoping that by 2023 we'll be ready for 2024. We'll be over it and we'll be ready for the recast. I'm thinking that's what they hope. I love him, Miss Chadwick. He was a beast, but at some point I would like the character. Yeah, I think that I think they're trying to, hey, what's up, keep it cute. Hey boo. I think they're just trying to buy a little time. I think they're trying to buy a little time. Yeah. I agree with y'all. I agree with the fact that in order to move on with the franchise, they've got to recast it. At least, if not, if just at least for one movie, they got to recast it. I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. But yeah, I know how y'all people are. I know how y'all people are. You know, people don't want to let go of stuff, honey. They don't want to let go. All right, so let's get ready to jump into these politics, honey, before I get up off of here. So a couple of things have gone down. As it relates to the politics. First of all, nope, wasn't the Republicans. The Democrats did put on the floor articles of impeachment. They are charging Donald Trump with treason. I believe it's high crimes and treason. I believe they're actually using the language of treason. The FBI said that they have arrested over 80 people and they expect hundreds more. They have charged all of these people, but they anticipate adding charges, including sedition. So they are starting to use the language that I need them to use. I need them to use treason. I need them to use sedition. Morning Joe this morning even broke down the definition, honey. He read the definition of what sedition was, and he said, stop me if I'm wrong if none of this applies. Stop me if none of this applies. And when you actually read the definition of sedition as it's laid out in the Constitution, listen, I don't know any other interpretation for what happened on Wednesday. There are calls for the arrest of his family. So what we're looking for is coming, y'all. I don't know when and how we're going to get there. Hold on. A couple of other things came out today. First of all, 2 congresswomen have been diagnosed with COVID. One is a cancer survivor, and she is blaming, when they were in shelter in place, there were congressmen that were refusing to put on a mask. Listen. So they are blaming the shelter in place for the fact that they have now tested positive for COVID. Let me explain something. I promise you, if y'all ain't, listen, let me tell you something. If y'all ain't never believed nothing that ever came out my mouth before, if y'all just come and listen because you think I'm funny and entertaining, but you just think I be lying and making stuff up, but you don't care because you enjoy the show, if you ain't never believed nothing I have said to you, I need y'all to listen very carefully right now to what I'm getting ready to tell y'all. If y'all ain't never believed nothing I have said, please believe this. I would have whooped somebody's ass. And I mean, we'd have been in that bunker fighting. Oh, you gonna put this mask on one way or the other. One way or the other. This mask is going on your face, bruh. I'm already locked in a damn room with people that I don't like because I don't like you. I got people outside banging on the door, trying to overthrow the damn government, trying to come and kill me, and you won't put on a fucking mask? Bruh, let me tell you, I feel like that would have been the moment that, that last straw moment, when the damn breaks moment. I feel like that's what would have happened. And I probably would have got COVID anyway because I would have been so close to him when I jumped on his ass. But he was going to put a mask on. I promise you. You're not going to put on a mask? We're not playing that game. We are not playing that game. Oh, you putting on a mask. You can do it the easy way or the hard way, bruh, but it's a mask going on your face. I promise you that. I just feel like that would have been a moment when I broke, y'all. Like, for real. You're not going to put on a fucking mask? Right, Abby. I would have been a part of the Nuck If You Buck committee. Was the one saying he don't want to put on the mask and don't want to make it political. Listen, it's not political. It's saving lives, you dumb bitch. Ooh. I mean, y'all, I just feel like in that moment, I am literally, like, seriously, the whole moment would have been above me anyway. I'm literally in a bunker, sheltering in place because there are people literally storming the Capitol. Like, that's some shit out of a movie. That's not real. Like, I don't even think my brain would have wrapped around how real that shit was. Because remember, those congresswomen and men, they didn't really know what was going on. They didn't know until they left and they were able to watch the news because they didn't have a good cell service and all of that. Until they were able to see the video footage, they didn't know how bad it was. They thought, oh my gosh, a couple of people then got into through a side door. They just got to get them out the building and we'll go back. They had no idea how bad it was. They said, well, we heard the voices and stuff, but they had no idea. More National Guards have been sent to D.C. Biden really needs to rethink his inauguration. Listen, my city has turned into, like, they have streets closed. I know they have over 6,000 National Guardsmen and more coming. Well, that's what they're asking. They're asking for those people to be fined because Congress actually made it mandatory to wear a mask. And so technically he was out of compliance and they something about fining him. But listen, me fining him, I don't even care what it is. That don't have nothing to do with the fact that I'm just sitting here now with COVID. Right. That's what I want to know. I want to know who sent the damn mask. I thought Congresswoman was going to smack him for not putting on a mask. Listen, let me tell you, I would have. And that would have gone viral. It would have gone viral. Because we saw the video today of them offering him a mask and him refusing to put it on. It would have gone viral because I'd have smacked the shit out of him and I'd have jumped on him and he'd have put the damn mask on. So that would have been a whole moment. That would have been a whole moment. They should have left the Republicans above, hand them over to the deplorables. Child. So that was one of the conversations today. Your president still not wanting to take any responsibility, and he's still sending signals to his people because when he spoke today about the impeachment, they're very angry people about it. People aren't happy about this impeachment. You need to drop it. I said he's still sending messages to his people. He is still sending messages to these people. That is a veiled message. They're very angry. They don't like this. said, he's still sending messages. That's what I'm saying, Abby. And that's what I would have told him. I said, you got two choices. Either you're going to put that damn mask on or we're going to put your ass out. You got a choice. Now, you can deal with what's on you can deal with door number 1 or door number 2. But you putting on the mask or you getting up out of here. This has become my house now. This is my house. And either you're going to follow my rules or you can get the fuck up out of here. What's up? How you want curry? I had to put my DC on there. How you want curry? I don't know what's going on March 20th. I missed that. Something happening in March? What's happening in March? Yeah, I don't think they should have an inauguration. I really don't. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's happening in March, Abby. I don't know. I think it should be an invite only. I think let his family come. Invite, he should have a limited guest list, a social distance, secret location. Don't tell nobody where it's going to be, so can't nobody even try to slide up in there. What's up, What's up, Auntie? Hey, Natalia. Hey, Auntie. Oh, Natalia, did you get my message? Girl, did you get my message about the challenge at Fessy's ass? Girl. Anyway, yeah, have it at a secret location with his family. Let his people come through. Maybe he can have a limited guest list and take his oath and then release the tape to the news agencies so we as the American public can witness it. But other than that, I'm sorry. I feel bad. It's sort of like the same thing with the high school students that couldn't have a graduation. Listen, it is what it is, okay? There was college students and high school students who ain't have a graduation last year, and it is what it is. It is what it is. You didn't look at the challenge last week, Auntie. Oh, okay. Real quick, y'all. Let me tell Auntie what went down on the challenge last week. So last week, I'm gonna just make a long story short. Last week, Fessy ended up making a deal with the secret agents so he could go in the pit against what's my boy? The black boy. The one, oh shoot, now I forgot his name. You got your thank you, Quintessential. You got your Avon order. It came quick, didn't it? It came quick. Wasn't that ridiculous? Oh, that was Nelson. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't believe he did. And then got rid of what's the face as his partner and stole the other guy's partner. I said, Fessy, you just making enemies all over the place. Right, we can get on this. Abby said we can get on the Zoom and pop lock and drop it. Okay. So, well, I'm glad you got it. Thank you so much for your support. I'm glad you got your order. Don't forget to re-up, honey. Don't forget to re-up. Starting next week, we're going to have our items of the week, and I'm going to figure out discounts. Y'all know members get discounts, so I'll be having discounts for members next week. I will be having members discounts for Avon items for members next week. So we're going to have all of that going on. Interesting, Natalia. Very interesting. We're going to see how that worked itself out, honey. So, last but not least, let's finish up this politics. The guy that had on the moose hat with the deer skin, with the face paint that got arrested. He was in court yesterday, and his mommy said that he wasn't working because they refused to feed him organic food. And so he wasn't eating. Now, as far as I was concerned, motherfucker could starve. Okay, you are in jail. You are not at the country club. You are not at a resort or a spa. You are not on vacation, sir. You are in jail. But that's right, trapping for Avon. That's what I'm doing. But I saw what they did because people got angry because he's getting his organic food now. But I saw what the family did. I saw what the family did because people are mad talking about something. How they just gonna give him whatever diet he wants. They connected it to religion. They connected it to religion. So just like if you are Muslim in jail, they have to adhere to your Muslim diet. So that's how they did it. I still think it's some bullshit, but that's how they did it. Mm-hmm. They said something about him being a shaman child, and it was connected to his diet as a shaman. Okay, now when I was at the jail, we had kids who were Muslim. They had special food. They didn't eat. They didn't get them pork. And when it was during Ramadan or things like that, and they were fasting, they allowed them to eat at different times. They had to adhere to their religion. Listen, DC, are you still in the room? Maybe you can help him out or help me out. But the minute I heard that, I said, oh, they didn't connected this to religion, and that's why. I don't know what religion, little baby. I don't know. But they connected it to religion, and that's how they were able to do it. Now, is it legit? We all know it's some bullshit. Let's be clear. We know it's some bullshit. But you connect it to religion, that opens up a whole nother thing. No, no, below, It doesn't matter whether you're a terrorist or not. I'm not. I only thing I'm saying was I was trying to figure out how they did it, and that's the only thing I could come up with. That's how they did it. Because any other reason than that is just bullshit, and I just can't wrap my brain around it right now. They stopped by a fast food place, right? They didn't give Dylan Roof, Burger King after he killed, shot up a damn church. So, because show ain't no religion they made up, so he would get special treatment. It might have been. And here's the reality of the situation. I think it might have been a case of picking your battles. Now, like I said, me personally, he could have starved to death as far as I was concerned. I don't give a damn if he ain't never eat nothing else. But I feel like that's kind of what happened. And again, I don't know that to be a fact, y'all. But that's when I was reading through it, I said, the minute I saw a shaman, I said, oh, okay, that's what they done here. Okay, that's what they done here. That's what they done. And I could be wrong. That's just my opinion, y'all. Now, I don't know everything. Hell, I don't know a lot. Okay. The policies gave Kyle Rittenhouse water. Oh, the police. Lord, I said policies. The police gave Kyle Rittenhouse water and said thank you when he shot and killed 2 people. Welcome to white America. Right. Mr. Wolf consumed. Oh, Mr. Wolf Costume's father's a judge. Well, there you go. See? There you go. I knew he had money. Well, my religion says I can't be judged by anyone on this earth, so don't put me in your mortal jails. Well, yeah, that's not. Well, the thing is this. They probably filed some sort of motion to the court, and in the meantime and in between time, they're going to, they're going to feed him. And then, and here's the thing is, the government may be responding to it, but in the meantime, they're going to feed him until the court makes the final decision. That doesn't mean that they're not going to fight it. I'm just telling you. And the fact that his daddy's a judge, well, there you go. So which means his daddy is probably a lawyer and knows the loopholes and knows how to write. You know what I'm saying? If he were of Middle Eastern descent, I guarantee you they wouldn't give a flip about his religion. Well, that's not true. I'm telling you, when I worked at the jail, we had students who were Muslim, and they accommodated the fact that they were Muslim. And they didn't have to show any proof to say that they were Muslim. They just said, I'm Muslim. They didn't have to have any proof. They didn't have to show any paperwork. Liz Cheney said that she will be voting to impeach Trump. I don't know. Because last thing I heard was that people close to Mitch McConnell are saying that he's glad that the Democrats are bringing articles of impeachment, and it'll be an easy way for them to be able to get Donald Trump out of the party. But my thing is, well, if you so Billy Badass Mitch McConnell, then say it publicly. Come out publicly and say, if Congress brings us articles of impeachment, we will have a trial before January 20th to remove Donald Trump. Do it then. If you so Billy Badass. What's up, Phenomenal Scorpio? Hey, boo. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm here for it. Like, I'm not impressed by none of these people, because these last 4 years when Donald Trump was trampling all over the Constitution, y'all didn't care because y'all was getting what y'all wanted out of it. So I'm not impressed with none of that shit. Let's be clear.
The answer I found is 233 years.
Ain't nobody asked. I didn't ask her nothing. What did I ask her? She giving me an answer about the Constitution. I didn't ask her nothing. Right. Say it with your chest, Mitch McConnell. Say it with your chest. If you so ready to say it. But until then, I'm not impressed with none of this. I'm not impressed with none of what none of y'all are doing. Right. Sir, stay out of grown folks' business. Okay? Ain't nobody ask her. Nobody asked her. Nothing. All right, y'all. Let me make sure I said, hold on. Let me make sure I gave y'all all of what I was going to get y'all. Hold on. Let me make sure I get y'all everything. I think as of today, 5 of the Capitol Hill police have been fired. They're still investigating. One of the ones was the guy that took the selfie. He gone. He lost his job. He got fired. They also said that some of the charges will include murder for some of these people. That's the other thing I read. Not just sedition, but also murder, since a Capitol Hill policeman was killed. And I think they said that they have a lead on who or whatever. I don't know. The pipe bombs are real. They said that was not fake. It was not there just for show. Those were real pipe bombs with the intention of blowing shit up. Okay. Like, it was bad. It was bad. It was way, way, way worse than anything that we thought. Even those of us who were watching it on screen, it was so worse. It was so much worse. So much worse. Yeah, I saw it. I saw the trailer. Thank you, Zap. Oh, I'm being careful, honey. We don't play them games. No, ma'am. Play them games. Stay away from them. Yeah. Yep. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff, honey. It's gonna keep coming out and keep coming. Well, tell the elder I said hello. Yeah, they had a lot of stuff going on, y'all. Last but not least, let me say this. I did drop my link for my Avon. Please, you guys, if you are interested, y'all know what y'all be doing. Y'all know what y'all be doing. Go on and put in an order for that Avon hunty. Go on and get you that Avon. Also, if you could please subscribe to my backup channel. I hope you subscribe to this channel. But after you subscribe to this channel, go on and subscribe to the backup channel, because we will be starting our book club over there next month. And the book we're reading is Indigo by Beverly Jenkins. You can get it from Amazon. You can get it on, if you have an Audible, you can download it onto the Audible. I think it's only like $5.99 on the Audible. You can go to the Real Library and get it for free. Have y'all ever heard of Overdrive, the Overdrive app, where you can rent books out of the library for free? I'm sure you can get it from there. You need some Avon Light today? Okay, well, hold on, L Love. Let me give you that link again, hunty. So you could go on and get you that Avon. It comes really quickly. Quintessential got her order today. And when did you place your order, Quintessential? Because I know I put in an order and I got it like 3 days later. When did you get your order, Quintessential? Oh, I definitely love Audible, child. Me and Abby, we got so much daggone Audible. Book Club Select. Oh, thank you. So I think those are all of my announcements. I will be uploading. You guys are going to get Bridgerton because I've already recorded it. I just got to upload it. So you'll be getting episode 3 of Bridgerton tonight. You're going to probably get Chasing Atlanta, the finale, the season finale, because I started watching it. I think I'm almost done. I mean, I'm at least halfway through. But I know it was like a 2-hour episode, so I know I'm not done yet. But I think I'm going to finish that tonight. And I think I'm going to go ahead and look at the Real Housewives of Dallas season 1. I mean, the season premiere, they gave us a sneak peek. So the episode is already in my DVR. I didn't watch it last night, but I think I might watch it tonight and get that in there. So Abby got 3. Abby got 11 credits. Child, I got 4. Really be the unpacking you did that James sent the bottle of Skin So Soft. Was there a difference? I didn't see that specific bottle on site. The unpackings that you did. No, James didn't send me this bottle of Skin So Soft. I ordered this bottle of Skin So Soft. He sent me that hoodie that I showed y'all. This right here, you see I still got the box right here. This bottle of Skin So Soft, this is the large bottle. This is the 25 fluid ounces. I know this was actually on sale when I bought it. Let me look and I can tell you, but I'm sure it's available. Because this is their large bottle. I know they had the smaller bottles, but it was on sale when I got it. It goes on sale every once in a while. But I'll look for it and let you know exactly where. But if you go to the site and you type in Skin So Soft, it should give you all of the options. And if you want this large bottle, like I said, this is the 25 fluid ounce bottle. And if you can't find it, let me know. But I'll look it up as well. But go ahead and click the link and check the website and just search for the Skin So Soft. And they're going to give you all the different options. But you want the 25 fluid ounce of the original. I had to get my Vanna White on. Okay. Don't be sorry, girl. You fine. Don't be sorry. All right, you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate you all. I hope everybody is subscribed to the channel, and I will see y'all on the other side. Y'all be safe, be good, be blessed. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Oh, that's good, Abby. I need to call you anyway, Abby. We need to talk. We need to catch up on some things. Bye, everybody.